The Nationals WA have a clear regional development agenda, one that includes investing to make regional WA a better place to live, work and play.
We are rolling out a substantial regional development agenda. Since 2007, $6.1 billion of royalties to regions fund in over 3,500 projects. What's important here is to ensure that all the other government policy settings are aligned to that objective. This is not just an issue around Newman, or not just an issue around Karratha, or not just an issue around Onslow. It's an issue for all regional communities that we have government policy settings aligned to a regional development decentralised agenda. There are certainly cases where you have to have a FIFO workforce for isolated camps, but where those camps are in and around regional communities, which we are investing in, we're putting royalties for regions money into these communities. We've even got the private sector investing on the back of things like the Pilbara City's vision. So we're moving towards having an environment where people are a part of the communities. Having those camp workforces in the communities rather than the outskirts of the community is a much, much better outcome for both the FIFO worker and for the community at large. There's huge benefits for a FIFO worker actually living in a community. They can go down to the local rec centre, they can be a part of the local sporting clubs, they can go into a local restaurant and be a part of the community fabric. Not having them do that is not only a bad outcome for the community, but it's also a bad outcome from a mental health perspective with those employees that are flying into those communities. What we're seeing now as we grow and develop those regional communities should also be a maturity of how we approach those communities as it applies to people both FIFOing in and out of those communities and people actually residing there. So I think there's a maturity that we're reaching now with our investments. That means we need to better support people being integrated and a key part of the communities rather than on the sideline of the community in a work camp or even out of town if we can help it.
Want to find out more? Visit facebook.com/thenationalswa.
Authorised by J. Forsyth for the Nationals WA.